Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Unique, and today we're going to be talking about the child tax credit portal because I know a lot of you on this channel are moms. This will be a very detailed videos with some tips and updating your information, you all. So first things first, are you eligible for the child tax credit monthly payments? Everybody's situation is unique and different, so therefore you have to go on the portal to verify if you're eligible for the child tax credit. Depending on your income and a lot of other different factors may determine whether you're eligible or not. So that's not something that I can say for you. You have to go online to verify and see if you're eligible. Two, a lot of people, including myself, is being issued out checks. Why? We don't know. It's looking like a lot of us who use TurboTax or what's it called, H&R Block, any third party like filing way to file. A lot of people has been issued out checks for the month of July. Now, if you want to set up direct deposit, if you do it online, it will go into effect for your August payments. However, it is a lot of steps in setting up that direct deposit or even checking to see if you're eligible for these payments. Now, if my iPad is kind of like flip-sided, y'all, I really do apologize, but I'm trying to just give you all a general idea of what to look for. I will also have these linked down in my description box so it's easier for you to just click on it. So what you want to do is go on the desktop and you can just type in IRS tax credit, but I will have the direct link in the description box. Excuse me. If once you just Google it, the first link pops up for me is the thing that you need to do, and it looks something like this. I know y'all probably really can't just see it. I'm just giving you a general idea of what you're looking for. If it's flipped backwards, I really do apologize because I'm using my front facing camera. So it looks something like this, and then you want to go scroll down to where it says manage payments, right? Then it's telling you the different things that you can do. You can check if you're eligible. If you'd like to unenroll, you'll be able to do that. And you can also update your banking information that will be starting in August. So you'll go ahead and click on manage payment, right? So then you have two options on how to sign in or create an account. If you already have an existing IRS account, you'll be able to log in using that username and information. If you don't, you'll be able to set up a new account using the ID Me, right? So if you're signing in or you need to make an account with the ID Me, you have these options. The top one is sign in with the ID Me if you have already done this, or you can sign in with your existing IRS, which is the blue, or you can create an account. Now, if, like many of us, you will need to create an account, you're pretty much insert an email and a password. Make sure you all write this information down because more than likely you'll probably need it for next tax season also. So go ahead and set up your email and your password, right? I already did this, so it's not going to let me go further. As y'all can see, it's giving me red, telling me I have to insert this information. But the information that you would need for the ID Me is your driver's license, a clear driver's license, not something that's broken up or bent. You really need to be able to take a picture. You will need to be, your first things first, you need a desktop, and you may need the app, because when I tried to verify my information using my cell phone, it wouldn't allow me. It said I needed to download the app, so which I did. But the basic information you'll need is to be on a desktop to do the verification process. Also, a cell phone is easier because you need to take a picture of your ID. Also, it will have to scan your face for like facial recognition, I guess, to help verify you. And you'll also need to know your social. So not only that, you want to have your bank account information on hand. When I stress this to you, do not use any other bank account that your name is not on. I don't care the relationship that you are to that person. Make sure you are using your bank account information, okay? If your name not nowhere on that bank account, do not use your mama, your daddy, your sister, your daughter, your son. bank account information, because the IRS will accept it today, but when it's time to send out that payment, that bank going to reject it, and we're looking at weeks and weeks of trying to wait till you get back to the IRS, send you out a check and all of that. You don't want that headache, so make sure you have an up-to-date bank account that's in a good standing and that you're able to receive your payments, y'all. I cannot stress how much I see somebody saying they use somebody else's bank account, or my boyfriend, my fiance, and yada yada. No, if your name is not on the account, do not use that bank information. Okay, so once you're set up with all of this good stuff here, is pretty much going to take you through the steps. It really is going to take like 5-10 minutes to set it up, and then once you enter your banking information, you'll be good to go. But that does apply for August. However, a lot of people will be getting checks if your address, if you have moved, like myself, y'all know we just moved a month ago. It make sure your mail is have been forwarded to your new address. And don't depend on the money, y'all. Especially if your address have changed or anything of that nature, because sometimes for some reason with these government checks, the post office get like amnesia. They forget to do things properly. They don't forward it properly. They send it back for whatever reason. So don't kind of anticipate it on getting it on time. And another question that I've been seeing is, because they sending out checks, will we get the payments, the check on the 15th, before the 15th, or after the 15th? That is still up in question. It looks like they're trying to get the checks out by the 15th, but it's still 7 to 10 business days after the 15th that you may get your check. So just in case it's the 20th and you haven't received your check in the mail, give it to that 10 business days to really try to call them and see what's going on. Also, I have seen a few people that have called the IRS and updated their information, and they claim that it will apply for the month of July. But y'all know a lot of people is working from home, and you know, this is just a situation you just have to wait and see. If you want if you have Facebook, a good account to just be in the loop with everybody else. You can leave comments and you can just see what's going on with everybody else's situation, just so that you don't feel alone. It's a Facebook page called I Got My Refund. They is really good at keeping us up to date of all the things that's going on with the child tax credit, just with the taxes in general, with the stimulus and all of that good stuff. Also, tax refund and stimulus help. It's another group. The I Got My Refund is actually a page. You can like it and you can just see what's going on. And the tax refund and stimulus help is a group. I don't know if you have to you know, try to join it or whatever. I've been in it for so long, but I will leave both of those links in the description box, because that is very good information that you could just go and get an insight of what other people is going through, and just, you know, keep yourself up to date. So if once I get more information, I will be sharing with you all more information. But as of today, that is what's going on. As a lot of people may find out that this is what you have to do to update your information. If the system is down, just keep in mind that it's a lot of people is trying to change their information, that the system may be overwhelmed. Because doing it this way is not going to change the information until for the month of August. If you don't get through today, it's okay. Try again tomorrow, or try like late in the evening right before you go to bed, when you know it's not as many people on the system. But just a reminder, you will need your photo ID. You have to take a picture of that when doing this. You will need to know your social, and then you also need to be in like a well-lit place so you can do the face recognition to try to verify your information, y'all. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will try my hardest to get back with you all as soon as possible. But if you really, make sure you all go join and like those Facebook pages, because it's really quick, hands-on information, and it's just like a lot of us just, telling our story, what we waiting on, what we doing, and our struggles dealing with the IRS this crazy season. So with that being said, you guys, like I always say in all of my videos, excuses are only good for those who use them. You can do anything in life that you want to do. Only you is stopping you. And with that being said, I'll see you all in another video. Deuces.